So your pain is your gift. Welcome to another nightly episode with Mahyar. So here's a point I was thinking about, right? How many of you right now are going through some sort of pain, whether it could be financially, relationship-wise, something in your life that you didn't expect come up, whether it's a bill, car broke down, could be anything, especially car breaking down. When sometimes right before you have big change, your car breaks down. I don't know if you've experienced that before, but that's something I've seen with me and with people I know, or like a tire blows out or something. But I want to talk about this point because it'll help you a lot, especially if you're someone that wants to grow. Because if you are someone that wants to grow and change and become better, you are inevitably going to experience pain, and depending on how far you want to go, you'll experience more and more pain. But now let's redefine pain, because the way we grew up, most of us see pain as what? As something negative, something that we want to avoid, right? Whether it's someone in your family that passed away and it was painful, whether it was waking up every morning at 6 a.m. to go to school, it was painful, right? So there's a bunch of stuff that you went through that was painful, and different levels of pain and different forms of pain. Maybe you were young and you cut yourself, and that was painful, so that's a different form of pain. But now imagine someone who let's say grew up working out with their dad, and when they start working out, when you work out, your muscles go through pain initially, but that pain is an indicator that your muscles are breaking down, your tissues are tearing apart, so that it leaves room for more muscle to grow. And I don't know the full science behind all of that, but I know when my muscle goes through pain, that's actually a good thing. It means growth. So imagine for that kid, the word pain could actually be something positive, right? Because that phrase, no pain, no gain. But now I want you to think about it this way, right? Because again, in your journey of whether it's making more money, becoming a better person, helping impacting more change in the world, you are going to experience the pain. But if you see the pain as a bad thing, then you'll back off, or you'll not calm down, but it's like you'll take a step back instead of keep pushing. Imagine like if you're like a car and your foot is on the gas pedal, you're going, achieving more and more. As soon as the pain comes up, then you may take your foot off the pedal, right? Off the gas. But now what if that pain was like, let's say the gas indicator that came on, right? It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Doesn't mean you have to now stop driving. It just means you go get gas, and then you could go more. And if anything, you get gas and you could go even faster because there's more gas in the tank, right? But also, sometimes if you look back at your life, your biggest growth came from when you went through the most amount of pain. I'm talking about the times that you thought there's no way I'm gonna make it through this, felt like dying, you felt like there's no way, and somehow you're still here today. But I want you to go back and look at and think about those times and actually think what happened, because the pain was massive back then, but somehow you got through it. I know people who go through surgery and sometimes it's painful, especially the recovery process, but then months later when the pain is gone and now they could do something that, let's say before there was some problem with their leg and they couldn't walk and they did the surgery, now months later and they could walk, they could run. It's like they're like, that pain was worth it because now they could run, right? Whereas before they couldn't walk as much. And so in terms of, again, financially wise also, think about all the times that you experienced that pain, but it happened to be something that you had to learn from it. And it turned out to be a gift, right? For me, being the shyest person, that was my form of pain. Not being able to talk to people, being super introvert. But then through that, I had to learn how to be outgoing. I had to learn how to talk more. And guess what? That became my gift. That became something that I'm really good at now. And I've been able to speak on stages, being fortunate enough to speak on stages, talking in front of 20, 30, 40, 100, 200 people, right? And eventually thousands of people. And that came from my pain of not being able to speak, because I came super frustrated, and I was like, I have to learn how this works, and eventually learned and became really good at it. So some of us, our pain becomes our biggest gift, our biggest strength. And then in return, you could then go and teach a lot of other people. The reason I can make these videos talk about experience instead of theory is because I had a lot of pain in my life, in every area of my life. But now, because I've gotten better at it, and I've learned how to grow from it and actually start getting more results, then I could share these videos, talk to you guys more about all these points, right? So think about it that way. So yeah, think about a point in your life where you experience pain, and if you're going through pain right now, think about in the past where you went through similar pain that you were able to overcome, and hold on to these pains, or hold on to the experience that I overcame it. And also expect pain to come up, because then you won't be disappointed when it comes up. But yeah, I hope this quick reminder, quick message helped you out. And know that you can push through everything, because life will never give you more than you can't handle. So if you couldn't handle it, you wouldn't be going through it right now. I'll leave it at that. Bye.